Cenat is building a streaming empire, and it's working. TIME100 creators, let's go.
What can you say about Kai as a leader of this streamer community and like his mentorship?
Low-key, like, not to glaze, but he's a golden age. You know what I'm saying? Like, there hasn't been somebody like that that's came into the community, also black, and I feel like he's too good of a person.
Oh yeah. Whether y'all agree with it or not, I mean, he's up
motivated, there. Always grinding. He never stopped.
He on top of the game.
He didn't care about like outside. He always brung outside, inside.
Give me a whole life. Made by Cenat.
It's crazy.
I'm Cenat. I'm a streamer. I'm part of the group AMP. And yeah, I'm a content creator.
Look, it was good chat, yeah.
Cenat is, by many metrics, the most popular.
I'm gonna also pause and talk at the same time, where I'm like able to like, you know, give my take, so that way it's not just me just watching, reacting to it, you know, so that way it's, you know, it comes off authentic and like giving my take and my opinions. So just know, you click on this video, I'm gonna give my personal take too. All right, let's keep going.
Performer on Twitch, a live streaming platform owned by Amazon. In June, the 23-year-old sat down with Time for a cover story about how he entertains his 18 million followers.
I think the reason why kids and people in general just love watching my streams is because, I don't know, I'm always up to something like new, or like, it's very unexpected in what I'm about to do the next stream.
Oh my God.
This nigga head look like a big head potato. God damn. All right, sorry.
The first time I know that there was like a lot of people watching me at one point, or like it was surfing the internet a lot, was like locally, like back in the Bronx, I used to make these skits. But then when I started streaming, one of the craziest, most viral clips was a mice running in the back of my room. And everybody that was on Twitch at the time found out about it. Like, clips went everywhere.
You got rats living in your crib.
And like, all the attention was on me. And since then, like, it's been crazy.
No, we do gotta give dude his props. He came out with some crazy ideas and skits, transitioning into from pranks and skits to where he's live streaming and doing the things he's doing. I don't think people really give him his props. He's got a lot of hate and flack over the years just because he's gotten bigger, but that normally happens as you get really big. One thing I do like about it, that he always keeps something refreshing and ideas, and whether or not you hate him or love him, he doesn't let that get to him, or he doesn't at least show that to his audience, and he just focus on just doing the work and just being an entertainer. And he is definitely one of the biggest streamers on the platform, and you just can't take that away. I mean, he puts the work in, whether you agree with it or not.
Following that mouse moment, Kai has had dozens of viral hits. He often streams for days and nights straight, uninterrupted.
Dedication.
I'm just one not to quit. Even with like, you can see it with my gaming marathons. I do these gaming marathons and I don't quit. Like, I just keep playing until I beat the game. And like, the longest I've been in was like 7 days straight, just fighting bosses over and over. Like, it's so crazy. So like, I am determined.
Kai dropped out of college and committed himself to content creation after his campus shut down during the pandemic. He was able to tap into a generation of kids who were stuck at home, seeking entertainment and connection.
You did choose.
I just don't want to let my community down. My day one subscribers, my day one followers, the people that's been supporting me since college, like, that knows me. Like, Kai's from New York. Kai went to college. He dropped out. We joined AMP. Just that.
Kai has turned hanging out in his room into a multi-million-dollar empire, and is transforming streaming into a formidable hybrid of talk show, interactive game show, and reality TV. In 2021, he coined the term Riz. 2 years later, Oxford University Press named it the Word of the Year.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Are you asking for real?
Yeah.
Riz, I think it's cringe now, but it is game, like spitting game, or like, you know, like how you are.
You got some of those terms that just kind of get old, and you just like, all right, it was kind of like in that section of past, right? Anybody using that word Riz now? No, nobody's really using that. They probably moved to a different lingo as they say that, but let's keep going.
Situations.
Cenat earns an estimated $4 million a year through his streams. He's also inked lucrative deals with brands like Nike and McDonald's.
I think that's just the New York in me. Like, I feel like everybody from New York is like, we all hustlers at the end of the day. I don't want to be the richest in the world. I just want my career to just have an impact on people's lives. Like, when everything is all said and done with, I just want to complete everything I wanted to.
As you should.
In May of 2025, Cenat gathered 130 content creators on the campus of Akron University for a 4-day event, which he called Streamer University.
Now, this is the thing that had a lot of controversy that I saw people was either happy about and enjoyed it if they watched it and tuned in for those 4 days, and people who was highly disappointed because they thought it was something else. But it was a genius idea regardless.
He paid airfare and housing for all the attendees, who came from all over the world to help him create thousands of hours of content.
Streamer University, class of 2025.
First class, y'all know how we coming.
Hey, and we fly though.
And we fly though, and I go down.
What's your name? Do you stream by or Momo?
Streamer University, man. One of the projects that I'm so happy I've done. I know the feeling of being a small creator, and I just know, like, yo, like, how bad they want it. I've been talking about that since 2022 as an idea, and here we are in 2025, and it finally happened. And I did not think it was gonna be as big as it is right now, but it is, and it's like one of my proudest pieces of work.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come out with a part 2, Streamer University. I don't know. Maybe they do a second season, and if he does, it's probably gonna be bigger and grand. Right, I can see him doing another series of this. Like that's the idea where you can expand to multiple seasons. I can see that.
What a deal!
This year, Goldman Sachs estimated that there are 67 million content creators globally, forming a multi-$100 billion industry.
So many people
like seeing
got
streamer culture
good
grow
looks
so
from
big
this.
compared to you guys being on YouTube.
It reminded me of like everybody that wanted to rap at one point. Like you know how the rappers had everybody want to rap? It's like streamers, everybody want to stream, pick up a camera now. And I feel like it's because there's a lot of personality in this world. And it's black. I feel like Twitch or streaming is diverse.
Facts.
The diversity is crazy.
Opening the doors to where it's not just, oh, I'm going to take this success for myself. I'm going to provide an opportunity for everybody to make their own success and be on the same level as me. And I think that's incredibly inspiring.
If y'all haven't been to college, this is going to be a real simulation of how college goes. Just way more lit and way more active.
I think people would rather watch streamers like myself and others because it's, in my opinion, it's more of a direct connection and more relatable and more authentic.
Because you're streaming, now you cannot stop, you cannot edit. Everything's gonna happen like in a second. So that's so crazy about streaming.
Shout out to Ray too, because this guy came through constantly bring him in, show him the ropes, and he has built a lane for himself too. What I want to say about streaming and just content in general, that like anybody could be able to do it. It's just how passionate you are and how much you're willing to just really put in that work. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be a small content creator and find a way to live off that. You could be a medium-sized content creator, find a way to live, and you could be huge. It doesn't matter what size. You just gotta find an audience that messes with you and your personality. And you definitely see some of these people and personalities that's in this video that they have done that themselves.
You kind of build a bond with them, opposed to YouTube where you can swipe and watch later, or Twitch where you have to watch it live to be in the mix. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you're watching somebody for hours every day, you kind of build that sister-brother bond with them. You know?
Dude, I mean, this whole, the whole campus thing was just crazy, though. Like, you had so many, not only good streamers that was high tier in here, but people that you never knew if you didn't watch this Streamers University. It was such a great idea. And again, I really wish and hope that he makes a second season of this, because there's some potential in this. And maybe he builds it up and then he sells the idea, but he did speak and he said that he didn't want to like branch it out to a company, a third company, because, well, not third company, another company, because he didn't want Netflix or anything to get in the way of the creativity. And he wanted to have full control of himself, which he should with his original IP as far as creating this type of niche and area of content that it's original, you know what I'm saying? And it's like he knew it's gonna be big. So definitely good eye and foresight for him to see that and not scale it to a higher production company, like whether it's with Netflix and them like that, and stick with how he was gonna do it.
You know what I mean?
There's a level of comfortability between the viewers and the streamer, as opposed to like these A-list celebrities where all they do is like they show up to like events every so often to promote themselves, and there's like a barrier between the two. There's not a line of communication.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all created a crowd outside. It's a crowd outside. To the big creators out there that's in the crowd right now, y'all are gonna be setting examples and meeting new people on campus and showing them how to really get their back into the small creators.
When did you start watching Kai?
Probably around like 2020, 2023-ish.
What's your favorite thing that you
He just so funny and crazy. Like when I would literally turn him on before I go to sleep and just laugh.
And this Kai putting smiles on people's faces, you know, kids, teenagers on their face, you know, putting smiles on their face, making their day. You don't know what person's going through, and they could be the entertainer, content creator, streamer that makes their day just to get them going through what they're going through.
That inspires so much passion from his young fans that caused a huge panic during a giveaway event he held in 2023 in New York City.
Tonight, charges filed against a social media star for allegedly sparking a massive riot in Manhattan's Union Square, leading to 65 arrests and multiple injuries.
I done seen a lot of things with the news, with the media, with everybody that's just discovering me. I want y'all to know, like, none of that is how I wanted any of this to go, bro. I need to be able to hit up the right people, make the right calls, and do it the correct way. Because as a whole, bro, we all have to do it. We all have to do better.
Cenat paid over $50,000 in restitution and apologized. The Manhattan prosecutors dropped their charges against him. The event was a reminder of how much scrutiny content creators face at all times.
Something that I'm noticing within myself that I just discovered is that I have anxiety. Like, I get worried before the event takes place. So, like, if I have an idea, like, I'm always worrying. Oh my.
Dude, I'm not used to seeing him having a full beard, like that 5 o'clock shadow. I'm not used to seeing him at all with that, bro. I'm so used to him having his little goatee and mustache. He got the little 5 o'clock shadow going on.
I don't think it's gonna go right. Oh, this is not gonna go right. I'm scared. Like right before I start that stream, I'm a little nervous. I think it just has to do with like not letting my community down, you know?
Yeah, round of applause for them.
I think burnout is really common with content creators because...
My bad, I just realized I had a full screen on here.
I'm a little nervous. I think it just has to do with like not letting my community down, you know?
Yeah, round of applause for them.
I think burnout is really common with content creators because a lot of people will post consistently for a really long time, but it does take a lot because if you want to make something entertaining, you have to have a lot of high energy. And then also you have to be thinking of new ideas.
So I feel like some of the risks would be, you know, getting bullied, getting judged, getting hated on. And if you're able to handle those things in content creation, you'll be set. You'll be able to handle everything. So it's a lot of internal risks.
Is it hard to keep your life private? And I'm always like, you know what, I love sharing my life because people get to learn like the lessons that I get to learn.
Even if you start off isolated, you're gonna find that one person that you're gonna relate to, and you're gonna find that friend that you feel comfortable with, or even your community.
I was just terribly depressed, anxiety-ridden, PTSD, you name it. And it was also right after I graduated college. So it's like all those support systems that I had in place were just gone suddenly. And it was like, okay, you're an adult now. So I definitely turned to gaming in that way and really want to help people out the same way that
people helped me.
There's a lot of adults who like feel like, oh, streaming is not like a real living or like it's not a real profession. What would you say to that?
We have to pay taxes based on it. We still have to report this. It's still it's legal money, and we have to report it to the IRS. So if I have to pay the IRS for this, it's very well a real job. Dang it.
That is a very good point. She hit that nail right on the nail. Like the fact that people would say that you can't make any type of make this as a career or you can't make any real income from this. Bullshit. All right. If you on the radar where you have to pay taxes to the IRS, then it could become a real job. It can. It really can. And that's I've never really heard anybody say that as an argument of whether that's a real job as far as content creation and streaming. That's probably one of the best ones I've heard as far as a fighting point of saying like, no, as a rebuttal, this is why this is considered a real job. Because number one, we actually pay taxes to the IRS. If we have to pay taxes to the IRS, yeah, we're going to consider this a real job. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of everybody. I feel like everybody in some way, shape, or form went there with a certain mindset and left with a greater one, you know? Whether they learn what to do and what not to do or how to move or how to make their content or how to just communicate with other content creators and really be in that world together.
Today, I will be teaching defense against the hating arts. So basically, why do people hate?
I say give it a chance and just see why so much people was attracted to it, because I feel like streamers described in the modern day, people don't take the chance of just trying to see how really entertaining it is, and it is modern day TV. I'll just say give it a chance and just see a streamer stream and just see how it feels.
Yeah. Crazy. 27 million watch hours on the first streamer university. And that's that's good, man. You're doing well and you're doing your passion. No rush to jump into Hollywood. Go on your own terms. You might end up going in a independent way. You know what I'm saying? You might go in there where you have then ownership to where you can do partnership with them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you go in there because you're in need. Like it's not, no, I have this creativity, I have this audience, I have these ideals. Let's come together and do something. So shout out to Cenat and the whole team and anybody who's desired to be a content creator / streamer. And if you guys enjoyed the takes that I've put out as far as commentary and the reaction, expect more on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys. See you on the next one. Peace.